And a very warm welcome. Let's talk the controversial Russian Nikita Mazepin. Was it last week? Couple of weeks ago, it was announced that Nikita Mazepin and Mick Schumacher would remain at Haas F1. Now, this seems like a stupid question, but should Nikita Mazepin have been dropped? Now, if he didn't come with the financial pedigree that he does, I believe he definitely would have been. This is a driver that has already pissed off half the grid in the opening 15 rounds. Very controversial. Obviously, we all know what happened before the start of the season, but I always said judge him on track. And yeah, we judge him on track, and he's regularly behind his teammate Mick Schumacher. Nikita Mazepin, heavily backed by his billionaire father, and he brings a lot of financial pedigree. Now, we all know Haas is the worst car on the grid. Finishing last in the Constructors hits them financially hard. Haas have put their focus on 2022. They weren't developing this car, and it's shown this year as Haas have been bang average and the worst team on the grid. But Uralkali, a sponsor, Mazepin brings the Uralkali sponsor. Haas need the funds, they need the money, and Mazepin is basically, he's only on the grid due to financial circumstances. Now, you look through Mazepin's career, and he's not won any titles. Like, I've got his career up here, and you look through his junior career, and he's never won a title. GP3 in 2018, he came second, and the Formula 2 Championship, he came fifth. So, he's won races, but he's never won a title. So, that's pretty weird, how he's got to Formula 1 without winning a title. But then money speaks a lot of volumes. His best finish in Formula 1 is 14th at Azerbaijan, but I believe that race only 15 finished. So, Mazepin is very controversial. He's had a lot of coming together with his teammate and other drivers. He doesn't seem that spatially aware on track, as time and time again he seems to get in the way of drivers on a fast lap. So yeah, I kind of feel a bit sorry for him because he gets absolutely pelted with abuse, which is not right. But yeah, I mean, he doesn't help himself, does he? I mean, the off-track incident, and then on track, he's not got a good car, and yeah, it's not been a great start to his Formula 1 career. But yeah, I mean, it seems a stupid question. Should Mazepin have been dropped? I think definitely Haas would have not retained him if it wasn't for the money. It's that simple. You got a feel for the likes of Oscar Piastri could win a championship, no F1 seat. Callum Ilott beat Mazepin, yet he doesn't even get a chance. Nick de Vries, Formula 2 champion, never got a chance, but possibly could. Guan Yu Zhou, who's going to get it between them two? It was inevitable that Mazepin was going to retain his drive, but it is wrong. Financial circumstances. But yeah, I mean, Mazepin should have been dropped, but like the money, the sponsors. Wow. And Mazepin really needs to, okay, we know you're on the grid. We know you're a paid driver. You're only on the grid due to money. He's got to show us something. He's got to start beating Mick Schumacher. Show us something in qualifying. Show us something in the race. But every time Mick Schumacher tries to overtake him, Mazepin fights like a madman to keep him behind. Now, the Haas drivers can only race each other. So, Mazepin literally goes balls out to keep him behind. As we saw in Zandvoort, where Mazepin should have had a penalty. The stewards didn't even look at it. So comment down below your thoughts on the controversial Russian. Adios.